what is the difference between man and animal? And we can see that animals is leading a very natural life because they don't bother about much things. For example, to work in an office or to collect money, confused about the future. No, they are simply living. And the energy of the nature is directly working in animals and plants, etc. And at the human plane, at the human level, and it is said that man is the noblest in creation, the darling children of mother existence. It is a higher life. Why? Because we have this higher mental faculty in us, the mind, that is more important at the human level. And what is the highest quality of this human mind? It is discernment. In Sanskrit we call it viveka. So if viveka or discernment is there in human mind, we can see that human life is high, it is noble. So if viveka or discernment is not there in human life, we are living like animals. There is no much difference. Because what the animals are doing, just following the natural tendencies. Because when there is hunger, they are just want to have the food. So when they have the sexual instinct, just they want to find someone. So they are just following the natural tendencies. But at the human level, we cannot just live like animals. Because we are the noblest, highest creation in nature. So we have discernment, we have this higher faculty of mind. So we have to make use of such higher faculties gifted to human beings. Then only we can see what is the value of human life. You know, a tiger cannot become something else. It can only remain as a tiger. But a human being can progress into the highest level. A great possibility is there in human life. So if we don't use this possibility, we cannot find happiness in life. Because our happiness is depending upon this possibility of growth. That makes our life different from that of animals. An animal need not bother about growth. Because the animal is just following the birth tendencies. And at the human level, we cannot just live and die by following these birth tendencies. We require growth, we require progress, we require elevation. And we can categorize this process of growth into various stages to have better understanding for our mind. So we have the bottom stage, that we are living like animals, just following the natural tendencies. Then next stage is the human stage, because first the human animal stage, because we have the human body, but the mind is working still with the following the life tendencies, birth tendencies like animals. Animal stage. Then human stage. Now we are developing our discernment, viveka, and understanding the higher scope and value of life. It is a growth from one stage into the higher stage, into the human stage. Then the noble human stage. Then we are living with more energy, positive energy, more vision, more consciousness. And finally, the final stage, the divinized man, the divine human being. So we have to grow from the bottom stage and attaining the final stage, that is divinized human life, divinized consciousness, divinized life. So this is how we have to progress step by stage. And to have this stage, we have to follow certain way of living. Because in the beginning we are living just following the natural tendencies. So to have the growth, we require some tools. So yoga is a great tool. And likewise we have many tools. Tantra is a tool. Meditation is a tool. Prayer is a tool. So if we understand why these tools, why yoga, we think we have some disease. So yoga can help us to heal my body. So we are limiting the scope of yoga. It is only a healing technique. Yoga is not a healing technique. Yoga is to accomplish this process of growth from one stage to other stage, then to the higher stage, until we reach the final stage. So if we rightly understand yoga, we can see how we are progressing through yoga. So if you understand yoga only as a technique of healing, this progress will not take place. So we are starting yoga and we are dying in yoga, we are in physical postures alone. So think about progress and tools required for progress. Then we have natural liking. Somebody is liking yoga, he can follow the path of yoga for progress. Somebody is liking meditation, he can follow the process of meditation. So because we have different tastes, we can have different various method of progress. So we have to make use of these tools for progress. Hence we can see that this process, an animal man is becoming a divine man. So this is the process, and there are various stages of progress and the tools required for this progress. And in this process of progress, what is actually happening? Because something is growing in us. Our freedom is growing, our happiness is growing, but essentially speaking, actually what is growing? The divine love in us is growing. And at the final stage, we can see that this divine love has become a great flowering in us. So then we see that the whole world contains divine love. So our inner self is nothing but the divine love. And we can see the essence of the whole creation is divine love. And everything is waves in this ocean of divine love. So this is the realization. Then whatever we do, it is just an expression of our inner love. Then there is unity, then there is happiness, then everywhere we can see flowering of this divine connection. And that is why we have to think about this progress, stage by stage progress. And the first stage of all genuine process of progress is purification, cleansing. Cleansing of body, cleansing of energies, and cleansing of the stuff what we call the mind. And we required the understanding, the life tools, attitudes to have this process of cleansing a success in us. So yoga is very good, meditation is very good, but we should also follow certain principles in life. And also we should have the character, way of living. For example, our habit of eating, the diet. So that is why all yogis, rishis recommended vegetarian diet for the right progress. So maybe when we progress in our yoga, in our meditation, we can see that now we have to change the habit of eating. We are adopting a more non-violent way of eating, the vegetarianism. So likewise, this process of purification is greatly involved also in the habit of our eating and many other things. We require principles of living. And finally, we are flowering as divine consciousness on earth. Then we are connected with the divine light, with the divine love, with the divine vastness. And we are bringing that divinity into the life, into the body, and into the day-to-day life. So unless this happens, we cannot have the real harmony, happiness, and peace on earth. This is the process, and this is the only process.